Yeah.
Damn, Slim Dog.
Damn. I done been through so much shit, nigga.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
Yeah. The name him Millie, you know I'm from Philly. I pull out the glizzy, it's hot now. My partners is dumpy, you know how I'm coming. I pull out, I hit me shot now. I pull off, I'm dipping them out, but can't tuck the pistol, the tip of it hot now. And I wake up, I'm smoking the pot, I might shoot up your brother, then hand up a shot town. These niggas stealing and spilling my wave. Can't do the shit that I did is okay. Mad that I made it is different, okay. Can't ask for nothing, I did it my way. Flashing and glistening, grinning both ways. I'm going straight to the bank with this. A pound of the gas of the gang with this. A pound of the gas of some drink with this. Remember nights I busted tracks on the phone. Cousin ain't right, bust his ass with the chrome. He asked it twice and he tagging along. 1, 2, 3 nights, she tagging my phone. I went to hell in jail before, but never been stuck, I just traveled along. I went to hell in jail before, but never been stuck, I just traveled along. Yeah, they know that Millie the flies. Yeah, they know that Millie the highs. Yeah, they know the Millie, you killing me. Talk about drilling, I know where to shot. Yeah, all of my niggas are steps.
I like that.
All of my niggas are rep. Try to play us for $1, your neighbors won't bother, I'm killing a step. Son. Yeah, that nigga playing, I'm out of control. My nigga Lito got tons of them people, they say.
Yeah, that song of the week, man. Listen, that's that M. Millie. Listen, man, that's that song of the week. But you know what? You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game. Now, before we even get started, what you need to do right now, you need to hit the subscribe button on YouTube, like, share, go through all that. I'm Wallo267. This is Gillie the Nut right here because he's a nut. You know what I'm telling you? He's mixed nuts. He's every type of nut that you can think of.
Why you keep
that's
touching
him.
me, man?
No, that's cool, man.
Come on,
that's
man.
cool. That's cool. You my cousin. I can touch you. I can touch you. You my cousin. It ain't like nothing. You ain't gonna, hugs and all that touches.
Come on, hold on. Wow.
You acting like you don't like me to touch you. I touch you all the time.
I don't like you to touch me, man. Fuck what you talking about, man?
Get little sneak touches and all that.
Let's not forget October 2nd is going down.
October 2nd is going down. Detroit Music Hall. Detroit. We're bringing out all the Detroit players. What you need to do is hit the link in the bio. Go ahead, get your tickets right now. Don't wait for it.
Ticketmaster.
Don't wait till the end. Don't wait till it's too late. But once again, subscribe, like, share on YouTube. Hit the link. Buy some merch. Get some of our stuff, man. It's going down, man. But listen, we're going to get to this, man. We're going to get into it, man. Let's get into it, man.
Hey, listen. This episode of $1 million worth of game, let's pay the bills. It's brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam Vodka was born from an uncompromising passion for great taste in vodka. So life's not treating you right.
Mm-hmm. New Amsterdam.
Shout out to New Amsterdam Vodka. You found out somebody was fucking your wife.
Shot.
New Amsterdam Vodka. You got some pussy lined up for the night. Shot of New Amsterdam Vodka. It just takes your problems away. If you have any problems, you got anything you're going through, you want to have a little, get a good time going. New Amsterdam Vodka is great for pre-gaming.
Yes.
It's the official vodka of Barstool Sports and the presenting sponsor of $1 million worth of game. So when you're out and about at your local liquor store, make sure you pick you up some New Amsterdam Vodka that's distilled 5 times, filtered 3 times for that clean, crisp finish. You can drink it straight up, drink it on the rocks, make it a famous classic New Amsterdam Mule. So when you're out and about at your local liquor store, make sure you get some New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports.
I want to say something. I gotta acknowledge something, cuz. One thing about cuz, to all you guys out there, everybody that's watching, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's watching, one thing about him I'm gonna say about this. I gotta say something about you. I just noticed him. One thing about him, if he believe in something, if he about something, he's willing to die. I don't care what it is. He's willing to go to the end about what he believe in. He debate. I'm talking about, it don't matter what it is. He stands tall. He stand on his shit.
I'm not supposed to stand on what I believe in.
No. I'm getting to it. He stand on his shit, and it's like he's willing to go to the end. Like he's willing to be Gary Graveyard about his shit.
What?
No, Gary Graveyard. He in the graveyard. Like he's willing to be Gary Graveyard about him and what he believe in, which is understandable. And I don't have no thing about it. But to all the young boys out there to understand, do me a favor. Don't be a dickhead like him.
What?
Don't be a loser like him. that's willing to risk it all. He want to risk it all. Listen, he's trying to risk it all to make it to the graveyard. He want to risk everything.
Wait,
for nothing.
How the fuck you start this off with like
no,
that?
No, because I just got to put something out there to the young cats. This dude is a historical dickhead. Do not follow him. Don't pay him no attention because he's willing to go all the way to the spots. I'm telling you, he don't even know how to avoid danger.
Wait, hold on. So you telling the youth because I stand up for some shit I believe
You would stand on some dumb shit and be Gary Graveyard. like you're willing to be Gary Graveyard.
What,
from
like,
Gillie to Gary Graveyard.
What's some dumb shit I stood up on and I'm Gary Graveyard? What the fuck is you talking about? Who the fuck is Gary Graveyard?
For years, you just been standing on dumb shit, man. Meaningless shit that weirds though. You could end up, you know what I mean, decorating, you know, you'll be a part of the soil and shit. You know what I mean? Be a part of the flowers. You'll be decorating the earth. Straight up.
First of
you
all,
be on some dumb shit. So
because I stand for what I believe in.
You'll stand on some bullshit. You'll argue with a motherfucker.
No,
because they ain't cook your burger enough at McDonald's. You'll argue with the security boy. Some dumb shit.
Listen, if I believe in that shit, I am. You right. I am willing to probably die for some shit I believe in.
So you would die about a burger. You just that much of a nut ass
if a motherfucker didn't cook that burger right.
And you want to argue with the
I'm
security
paying
boy.
for it.
And I'm telling you, listen, live to see another day. Live to see another day. That's what I'm out.
You know how bad I like my motherfucking burgers cooked well done.
Cuz.
Don't send me out no medium rare burger, man. I'm willing to die about that shit.
But how would that play out knowing that, how do I say goodbye? We all at your funeral, niggas crying and all that shit. Motherfuckers mad. We crying and shit at your funeral, all because you a 51-year-old tough guy.
I ain't fucking 51.
You died about a
out
fucking
of
burger.
here.
You want some nut shit.
First
like
of all,
you willing to go out about nut shit.
First of
like
all,
you
let me just say this.
You ain't no young, you still think you a young boy.
Let me just say
You still
this.
think you was a rapper.
Let me just say this.
You like you still think you in your Lil Wayne hype man days.
It all comes to a certain point where we all gotta go sometimes.
I know, but I ain't going out. Listen, you think
okay? So me going out over a burger and you going out over a heart attack. What's the fuck the difference?
Oh no. It ain't that easy. But I'm just saying, you
going
out because you don't have to go out. That day when you walked out of the crib, you wanted to be tough.
No. It's not about being tough. It's about standing on what you believe in.
That's bullshit. You standing on the burger? You want to stand on the fucking burger? That's some real shit to you. Oh, I'm a real dude. I stood on the burger. I'm real.
Yeah.
Like that's goofy shit.
If I'm paying for my burger to
you
get cooked well done,
you gotta learn how to live to see another day.
The fuck out
you 51-year-old loser, man. You gotta live to know how to see another day on some real shit, man.
You gonna start the show off with that dumb shit, telling the motherfucking young boys I'm a loser. What kind of goofy shit is that?
You a fucking roadblock.
Speaking of roadblocks, that'd be the problem with a lot of black people. I'm just keeping it real. I can't speak for my Caucasian people, but I can speak for my
problem.
A lot of people hit roadblocks and they give up. What you mean? A little bump in the road come? Like you know how many people that I come across that's of my complexion that have great ideas. They come there, sit down there, break down their whole idea, and as soon as they hit a little bump in the road, a little speed bump, a little roadblock, that shit veer their whole path.
That's something we got to keep. We've been talking about a lot. We got to keep talking about
that shit veers their path. That shit puts a whole detour to their path, and instead of going around the detour and continuing your path, that roadblock fuck a lot of shit up, man. One thing about me, roadblocks and things that stop me. Once I get something in my mind that I'm doing something, I'm going to go all the way out through with it. You feel what I'm saying? And I just feel like a lot of people don't go all the way through with it. They don't follow that shit all the way through. Soon as they get a little resistance, it's like, all right, fuck it, this ain't going to work. No, anything that work come with some resistance. It come with some kickback. It come with some, the doors just don't never open that easy to nothing in life. That's just the reality of it. But niggas hit a little speed bump. Niggas hit a little roadblock. When you in the car and you hit a speed bump, all you do is slow down and you go over the motherfucker. And you keep it moving. Because I don't want to go over this bitch doing 80 miles an hour because it's going to fuck my engine up.
Yeah.
So when you in real life, you don't want to go over the speed bump doing 80 miles an hour because you don't want to fuck your life up. So what you do is you find a ways to get around the speed bump. You find a ways to get around the roadblocks and you keep it moving. But a lot of times with people that come from where we come from, they get deterred so easy, man. They get, you know what I'm saying? They have a great idea. They know how to operate the idea, and they just think that every fucking thing is going to go smooth. Oh, everything's going to go easy. Oh, every door is going to open easy. No, some of them doors going to be locked. And some of them doors you're gonna have to figure out ways to get in.
The bottom line, you got to have a mean pivot game. It's just like playing sports. You know, Barry Sanders, one of some of the greatest running backs of all time, made him greatest. They was able to see the holes on the field. Sometimes they run it to roll back around. And that's what life is about. But it's like a lot of shit is going to come your way. And I think a lot of times where we come from, shit, like you said, people break down or they take the alternative route, which sometimes be the streets.
Absolutely.
And be like, damn, man, this job shit ain't working for me, man. I went to 3 job interviews. They ain't fucking hiring me. I'm going to get the package. I'm going to make a move, this, that, and the third, or whatever.
Not knowing the 4th job could have been the one.
The 4th job would have popped because the roadblocks was best for me. Like I tell people, I learned a lot by no. A lot of the times, the position that I got in was because people told me no.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that I took no with like, it made me angry or say, I took no and I got the information out of no. So a lot of times you might see a roadblock and it might be information, which is no, Wallo, we might can't do this brand deal. Why? I'm telling you, this early when we coming home, I didn't know what a deck is. I didn't know what a proposal was. I didn't know what a lot of shit was, and I was just freestyling. So a lot of no's that came, they came no with the information. It was no with the game.
Right.
It was like no. So a lot of people would have seen that as a roadblock and they're like, man, let me just go back to nanny house and go back in the room and chill. I'm going back to nanny house in the room and I'm on the computer like, okay, damn, okay, that's what that is. Because I'm asking the person a bunch of questions. Why no, you needed a deck. Oh, you needed this. What's that? Oh, yeah, that's that. All right, what's that? Go back. I'm doing my research. Now I know what this is. I know what that is. But I could have been like, man, fuck it, man. I just came home. Because a lot of times it seemed like people from our environment, we be looking for a reason and an excuse to do some nut shit or bust a move.
Yeah, and we be looking
That's
for...
what I used to be. And
we be looking for a reason to tap out.
Yeah.
We be looking for a reason to not give 100% in some shit we supposed to give 100% in. See, one thing about you is you can take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
In the black community, we suffer from that shit. We suffer from, like, you telling a motherfucker some great information. In the black community, we take that shit as though you checking a nigga.
Are you telling me what to do?
Or you telling me what to do.
Yeah,
when in actuality, I could just really be giving you some information that can change and upgrade your whole fucking life. See, when a person tell you no, it's like, okay, so why you tell me no? Okay, and then once they break it down, then it's like, okay, that makes sense. So no for you and no for niggas like me only mean next opportunity.
That too. Yeah, that too. But you know what it is,
you feel what I'm saying? We don't take the no's and fall into a deep, dark, dumb depression. You like that? Deep, dark, dumb depression. For all you niggas that's out there on the 4Ds, get your life together.
No, that's cool. Everybody go through that moment.
No, but I ain't never been through a deep, dark, dumb depression. I'm just saying.
When they listen,
you might have been there. You was in jail with some deep, dark, dumb niggas.
The Pennsylvania Department of Corrections said they taking all the porno books out of the fucking jails.
Oh yeah, you went through a deep, dark,
I was in the
dumb
4D. I was fucked up. I was pissed. Because I told you, I used to buy the 7 porno books for like $20-something.
Yeah.
So I had a collection of shit, stash and all of it. But that's another story.
You worked them joints out, too.
Yeah, I worked them motherfucking books out. And I used to treat myself. I go on a date, damn, I ain't going to open that one till next Friday. I ain't going to open that one till next Friday. So I crack it open, sit there, Sally be out in the yard. But that's another story. But
wait, no, Sally be out in the yard.
Sally be in the yard.
You sexually assaulting yourself.
I'm in on a date. You know what I mean?
They said you used to be in there sexually assaulting yourself, playing roles and shit. Get off me! I ain't getting off you. Shit, there's only you in the cell.
No,
you
I wouldn't do that. That's too loud. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like you really gotta. I think one of the great things about me is that I'm gonna tell you, young boys, I was just like y'all. That's why I go so hard to try to give y'all so much information, because I was a young nigga that didn't listen all the time and thought I knew shit, and I always ended up in jail whatsoever. I had old heads that I listened to, but everybody ain't listen to it, and people was giving me advice. The greatest thing that I did for myself coming out of the penitentiary and even being in the penitentiary, I became a student of not just the OGs, also the young boys. I'm listening to both. I'm tapping into both. And even out here, Gil would tell you all the time. I be telling, yo, man, I ran into this young boy. This motherfucker gave me the game of life. And Gil used to be like, the fuck you mean? Young boy, how he give you the game of life? And then I break it down. He'd be like, yeah, young boy on point. He told you something, because it might not be about just journey of life or how old you is. It might be about a certain thing. Like it might be about an app. It might be about my phone. It might be about, just energy of a certain generation or mindset. And they give it, I'd be like, damn, that was strong. Because I'm just open. I'm always in student mode. More than anything, I'm in student mode. People might look at me and say, Wallo, you inspire me, you motivate. That's cool. That's cool. But what makes me be able to continue to do that, continue to do my thing every day is because I'm always open to game and information. Rather he telling me something, or rather little boo-boo when I'm walking out the store telling me something. It's just about always be looking for new information, looking for new ideas, and open to some advice. Even if it's like, damn, Wallo, why you do this? Or damn, Wallo, why you do that? You see what I'm saying? And I just take it and carry it with me. And if I can use it, I use it. I might can't use 100%. I might need to use 70 or 30, but I use it.
And a lot of niggas suffer from, a lot of motherfuckers suffer from they go deaf once they get that check.
Yeah, that money make you go dumb.
You know what I mean? They get that money, they go deaf, they can't hear nothing. The whole time you was listening to niggas to get to the check, and then as soon as you get to the check, can't nobody tell you nothing.
You got it all figured out. You done this.
Yeah, you done this. Nobody didn't help you. You know, you the mastermind behind all this. You feel me? So a lot of niggas suffer from that as well. Before we go any further, I want to get into our next sponsor, Amazon Music.
Amazon Music.
Since you're listening to this show, I think it's safe to say that you love listening to podcasts, right?
Yes.
Well, you'll find a ton of binge-worthy podcasts, including ours, $1 million worth of game on Amazon Music. Amazon Music has more than 10 million free podcasts to listen to.
Free.
10 million. Wait, Amazon Music has more than 10 million free.
You didn't know that?
Nigga, it's 10 million podcasts out there.
Bro, I know that. Oh, yeah, I'm the one that focuses in that department. Yeah.
It's 10 million podcasts out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'm talking about, see, it's not just about, it's not just about the show, not saying the show. They talking about episodes. So it might be counting the episodes.
I was about to say,
I'm
about to say, it's 10 million podcasts out there. We top 1%. We them niggas.
Yeah, but that's another story. Oh, that was wild. That's wild.
No, that was
that Twinkie toe joint. Don't do that.
Do that.
Now, if you doing that, I won't mind doing it.
Fuck you
if you was my celly, you was doing that. That's different. But that's another story.
You feel
that's wild. That was wild.
Hey, listen, they have 10 million free podcast episodes to listen to, but Amazon Music isn't just listening to podcasts. They have thousands of music stations and top playlists to stream from for free. And no matter what you're listening to, you can go hands-free with Alexa. If you, like me, and you want your music on demand and ad-free, then Amazon Music is the place for you. Amazon Music Unlimited, that gives you unlimited access to over 75 million songs, as well as podcasts, music videos, and more with Amazon Music Unlimited. So if you've never tried Amazon Music Unlimited, now's a great time. For a limited time, new customers can try Amazon Music Unlimited free for 30 days, no credit card required. Just go to amazon.com/dollars, DOLLAZ, amazon.com/dollars, DOLLAZ, for a free 30 days unlimited. Let's get into the next topic, man. So, I was on Instagram, and in this generation, we have, okay, when we was growing up, we had rats, right? We had guys that snitched. But when guys went to jail back in the late 80s, the early 90s, the mid 90s, when they went to jail for rat, when they came home, they didn't just come back to the same neighborhood that they was in before they ratted. They didn't just come back home and hang with the same people. They would come home, they'd move to Atlanta. They'd come home, they'd move to New York. They'd move to Connecticut. They'd go here, they'd go there. And that's because, you know, they felt like that was the safest thing for them to do. In today's society, you know, you got guys that tell they go to jail, they come home, they come right back to the same corner. You got a different kind of rat out here today. You know, you got rats to where as though they tell, and if you tell somebody that they told, they get attitude with you. They want to go through something. They want to physically harm you because they told on some niggas and you told some niggas that they told on some niggas.
Is that you telling too?
But that's what they tried to say on my Instagram.
So you a rat now?
So they tried to say that if you tell somebody, so if Ronnie told on a bunch of niggas and I told you, yeah, you know Ronnie's a rat, they told me that I'm a snitch. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I got a bunch of DMs and a bunch of comments and they was like, all of it's ratting. I mean, if you told it, I'm just trying to figure out when the fuck did the rules get changed?
They been got changed.
Tell me when the rules changed, because I didn't know that they changed the rules in the handbook of street shit. Like, when the fuck if I tell somebody that somebody else is telling that's ratting too? No, when I was growing up, that was called informing a nigga that nigga's a rat so that he don't do no fucking business with him and get caught in the fucking rap trap too. But somewhere along the line, this shit became telling. Well,
Yeah.
y'all got to inform me when y'all changing the rules and shit to the game. Not that I'm going to change mines, but you niggas at least need to inform me.
Why would they inform me?
Because y'all niggas is fucking the rule books up.
The rule book been fucked up.
Like, no. This is all time fuck up. If you tell a nigga that another nigga's ratting, just like you're ratting too, what the fuck? If you would have seen how many comments of niggas that said that shit. And I'm like, no, we used to tell when we found out a nigga was ratting, we told everybody that we knew that was doing illegal shit. Yo, Johnny took down the whole motherfucking football team. He took everybody down. Don't do no business with that nigga. You don't want to go down next. Ronnie put niggas on the chopping block. Right? Yeah, Tommy Tell It All took everybody down, right? No, you don't keep it a secret that a nigga's a rat. So maybe the rules have changed for you niggas, but they always gonna be the same for me. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the part of the niggas that put the manual together.
You was a fucking nut. You wasn't around back then. You was
wasn't.
fucking born, you fucking nut ass nigga.
I wasn't.
See, this is what
No,
I'm
I
saying.
added to the manual, though. I did.
Shit. You ain't adding.
I
nothing.
added to the manual.
You got
Because
the manual when you told on me.
No.
Wallo, come out. They got us. Get from under the red car.
The fuck out.
Your sneaks hanging out.
I feel like I put to
is
the
you talking
manual
about?
because I feel like the niggas that came
When you
before,
told you was
No, listen. I feel like the niggas that came before us wasn't as thorough as me. They wasn't as thorough to finish the whole manual without a nigga like me, man.
Since the beginning of life, it been thorough niggas and it been corny niggas. Since the beginning of existence of humanity.
But it's levels of thoroughness.
It don't matter. I'm just saying, like,
It is. It's levels of thoroughness.
It's always gonna be corny motherfuckers gonna be thorough motherfuckers. It's always gonna be, corny rich motherfuckers is gonna be thorough broke motherfuckers is gonna be rich broke. All that shit is like, bro, like my whole thing is like, fuck all that shit. What is you doing out here with your life while you here? What is you doing on your journey? That's what it's about.
Oh, I'm being exceptional on my journey. What you doing on your journey?
Oh, I'm being one with the earth. I'm tapping in.
You got a JOJ.
What's that?
A jerk off journey.
No, I'm not doing that. Like, I just
Nigga
take
that
the
jerked
journey.
off 60% of my life is jerking off. The jerk off journey.
And I ain't gonna front, man. I broke numbers. I broke record numbers, man. Just like being in jail, man. It was just like.
You think you would get this
without
Guinness
a doubt.
World Record books for jerking
off?
off?
Without a doubt.
So you hold the world record.
I ain't know
How many jerk offs you got under your belt? Like 42,000.
Listen, I ain't gonna front. When I first came on, man, I was going in.
Wait. When you first came home from jail?
Yeah, because I was focused, man.
You was jerking off on the streets?
Yeah, and it wasn't like,
you came home and didn't get no pussy?
No, it wasn't. That ain't the case. That ain't the case. I had,
It is the case, because if you just getting pussy, why would you have to activate your fucking wrist?
No, because this is what it was. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
You was doing risky shit.
Let me break it down. I come home, right? So I come home, I'm dolo, right? And it was a little.
Nanny wouldn't let you get no pussy in the middle room.
No, this is what it was. Nanny used to step off, go down to church at certain times. So once I got the schedule down packed, that's when I slid some action in there here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because how it's gonna be, I'm 37 years old, living in the middle room in Nanny crib.
Cranking something.
And I'm
hitting the bitch with the soldier boy. Are you?
And a chick walking in the crib. Oh yeah, that's Nanny. Like, you live with your, like, even though they understand, they sympathetic. Listen, they sympathetic to my struggle.
Right. Be sympathetic to the struggle.
It's jail joy. That's why a lot of chicks wrote Brothers in Jail or support, because they be sympathetic to the struggle. Shout out to Sean Hartwell. That's another story.
So Sean called on some bullshit. Like Like I'm a double back dog. If a bitch talk to a nigga from jail, she's a loser.
Sean, I'm ready to call Sean.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna call Sean.
Cause he bagged Foxy Brown from jail. It came home when to show us all the picture. Okay, Foxy Brown was on some loser shit then. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. He goes, I bagged Foxy from jail. Well, Foxy, FB, I love it.
Hey Sean, listen, man, this me and Gil, this $1 million worth of game.
Gillie sympathize with the struggle?
Listen, what'd you say?
Is Gillie really accept and sympathize with the struggle?
No, we sit here talking about how you bagged Foxy Brown from jail and she was on some loser shit.
On some what?
She was on some loser shit.
Listen, the whole thing, everybody, this is Sean Hartwell I'm on the phone with. Hold up, Gil. And Sean, explain to Gil about the gold pen and how you and Foxy connected when you was in jail. We talking about Foxy Brown.
Well, what happened was when I was in jail, I was in a hole for a cell phone. So I wrote her. See, she was in jail. So I wrote her a letter and shot my best game out. I got my best friend, shot a letter. I told her, somebody when she come home, I want her to pick me up from jail. I gave her my whole speech. So when she got out of jail, I came out the hole. I got a phone number from my man Don Quan.
Shout out to Don Quan, Brooklyn.
My man Don Quan got the number for me. She was talking here and there and there. Started off as friends. So I'm shooting my game every day. I bagged her. She became part of the team. She picked me up when I came home.
And she was.
Wait, hold on.
You remember the Golden Girls show? Remember the Golden Girls show, right?
Yeah, Golden Girl. Go ahead.
Gillie's from Philly. You know about the Golden Girls show.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? And then she gave my love down lock dedication.
Lockdown love dedication.
That's big in jail, yeah.
What did she say on the lockdown love dedication?
She said, shout out to my baby that can come home from prison. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. That's everything to a nigga to enjoy.
Hey, so Sean, let me ask you a question. When you talked to Foxy, she was in jail too?
No, at first she was.
Oh, okay. So no. So then she was at her loneliest point in life too. So that's the only reason why.
She came home from jail and she sympathized with the struggle.
No, but when you first started talking to her, she was in jail.
Yes, she was in the bed.
All right, so she wasn't on some lonely loser shit. She was lonely. It ain't like she was home on the streets eating. She was in jail too, nigga. You just caught her at a lonely moment. Your pen wasn't that good, nigga.
No.
He said your pen game wasn't like that, nigga.
You was right from prison to prison, nigga.
Oh, my nigga. Oh, don't disrespect the pen game. Disrespect the pen game. Pen game helped me for 20 years. Don't disrespect the pen game.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Was you on writerfelon.com?
No, I had to go on that shit. No, I wasn't on that shit.
Wallo was on there.
But
He had a
listen,
whole profile
hold on. Hey, Sean, wasn't?
But that's a major part of the bid. A lot of niggas on there, like they back a lot of females.
Okay, so why you wasn't on there then, nigga?
But because I have females that come to see me.
So you saying Wallo ain't had no bitches? You saying Wallo was on writerprisoner.com? He had 0 bitches.
Hold on.
A lot of these dudes go up there because they, say they had no females at one point. And they looking for new ones. You know what I'm saying?
No, come on, man. Don't try to clean it up for low. Don't try to clean it up for low. He ain't had no bitches, man. Nigga had to throw his fishing line in the motherfucking water, see what he could get, see if he could scoop a little chubby bitch up out there with some good.
Yeah, but sometimes they got cousins out there in the streets that put the thorn on a bitch.
Yeah.
You was on the streets, Gillie. You put the thorn on a bitch.
Oh my God.
No, you know what? Every time I ask Cuz to throw me a piece on the street, he'll say, Cuz they ain't trying to do no jail shit. I ain't gonna front. He put me on the phone a couple times with some,
Because
Sean, I talked to one of Tootie's girlfriends one time.
Because
right?
Sean, guess what?
Let me tell you something,
Sean, guess what?
Stuff like that. 9 out of 10, when a nigga meet a girl and right now you put him on the phone with Tootie girlfriend. They don't become dealing that day. Nigga calling, and they calling, checking on. She might go through some shit with her boyfriend, whatever may happen. That nigga's happy to call that day, and they kicking it.
And it's over.
No, let me just tell you something.
Start like that, Gillie.
Sean, the reason why none of that shit didn't work because they wasn't loser bitches. They was like, I'll give them a little 4 or 5 minutes, make them feel good.
I was a player on the phone,
but I'm
too.
not going up there to visit no nigga that's in jail. Only loser bitches do that.
Hey, Sean.
Only
you don't know,
LBs
listen,
do that.
Hey, Sean.
I can guarantee you, this nigga here, man, has some bitches coming. He got to get the gas.
Oh, he already know I did.
Yeah, no, he had a listen.
He raised slam. He raised slam my name.
He had a 63-year-old
But listen,
lady
hey,
that he
Sean.
scooped up. He had a bitch. She was lacing the shit out of his books. He fucked the level off
Let me
of
tell
when
you
she
two
came
things.
home.
Let
When
me
he
tell
came
you
home
two
too.
things, Gil. That's major in jail. That gold pen, and that the gold pen is your best pen that you
You must
use.
have had a bronze pen,
No,
then,
no,
nigga.
my pen game was fucking legendary. Listen, that gold pen and a Sean, and tell him that your sock for the phone.
You gotta keep the sock for the phone.
You got to keep the sock to throw over the phone, man. You had it in your jacket, or you had it right there when you going to grab that phone.
See, y'all niggas, see, that's how you know I'd have been a different prisoner. Y'all keep a sock for the phone. I'd have kept a sock for the lock, nigga. Bust one of you niggas in the fucking head.
Niggas got wax and shit. He on some violent nut shit. Niggas got wax. He on some dumb shit. Niggas, hey, sure. Niggas try to do they big, get their commissary and chill.
You can't do that. Come on, man. You try to do that big on the phone. You try to keep a nigga in the joint, my nigga. You want to promote violence and niggas in the joint.
He on some dumb shit, sure.
All right, we gonna holler at you.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna hit you, man.
But one thing though, Fox, you look out for me. I came home, Gillie.
Oh, yeah, no. What did she do for you? What did she do when you came home?
She gave me some money. Got a Louis bag up there. You know what I'm saying? She looked out.
Shout out to Foxy Brown, man.
Shout out to Foxy,
Real
man.
one, bro.
Shout out to Foxy,
They
man.
come. And she told me one thing. She said, whatever you do out there, be as a promoter, make sure you brand your name. That's gonna get you a long way in the game.
And what else she tell you?
That, Sean. You know what I'm saying?
She said
She said you got a good heart. She said this world is gonna suck you in.
Hey, listen. I talked to Foxy though. She told me why y'all broke up though.
Come on, Gil, don't do that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real, shit. She told me why y'all broke up though. I talked to her. She said you came home on some old head jail freaky shit. Tell me I ain't never had my dick sucked from the back. She was like, oh my god. She was like, I'll suck dicks from the back. Like she said you was like she said you laid down to get everything. She was like, oh shit.
Hey, listen, shout out to my man. Listen, shout out to my man Sean Hartwell, man. Sean Hartwell, man. Listen, king of the clubs, the promoter, New Jersey,
aka Mr. Get Everything,
aka Gold Pen, Gold Pen.
Hey, shout out to all the females that sympathize with the struggle.
That sympathize with the struggle.
Shout out to all the loser bitches.
Don't call them losers. They sympathize with the struggle.
That's right.
Shout out to all the loser bitches.
Shout out to all the women out there that sympathize with the struggles of the brothers in jail. Hey, Sean, I'ma holler at you, man.
All right.
Love.
All right. While we on that, shout out to all you bitch ass rat protectors. Are you RPs?
What's that? Oh, you talking about you fucking funny. People that listening.
Hey, let's get into our next sponsor.
Listen,
man.
this episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is also sponsored by Manscaped. One thing about Manscaped, I utilize it to keep my area clean. The great area. You know, my woman likes it to be clean. She likes it to be nice. It's neat down there. I'm talking about this. But what's important is what you need to do right now to get 20% off and free shipping. You use the code MILLION. Use code MILLION when you go to manscaped.com and they're going to take care of you. I'm talking about the lawnmower, the weed whacker. I'm talking about the crop preserver. I'm talking about the crop reviver. Let me just say this, man. When you're taken care of down there and it's clean and it's just nice and it's just right, they take care of you down there in different type of ways. Whatever you're thinking about, that might be what I'm thinking about. But you want to make sure that area is nice and neat and clean. You don't want them to be, a lot of people don't like to have stuff in their teeth and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. But that's another story. I'm not saying what I'm saying that you think I'm saying. But if you think I'm saying what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying that. But manscaped.com. And what you're going to do is, once again, you're going to use code MILLION. You're going to get 20% off, and you're also going to get free shipping. Once again, you got to get that lawnmower. That lawnmower with the LED light, I'm talking about, is next level. It's clean you up. It's real. Because before I was dealing with the lawnmower, I used to be like, shit. You know what I mean? You don't want to nip. You know what I mean? You don't want to cut. Your situation down there and be bleeding and all that shit. You don't need all that. You really don't need that. So what you need to do right now, go to manscaped.com. Use code MILLION. You're going to get 20% off, and you're going to get free shipping off I'm talking about the weed whacker. I'm talking about the lawnmower. I'm talking about everything you need to take care of that ball deodorant and all that stuff. You're going to be taken care of. Manscaped.com, code MILLION. But yeah, now
we got some calls you want to get into?
Let's go to some of the callers, right? We got some callers.
You said you wanted to take it back to we'll be taking calls. And
yeah, we got some callers, and it's real interesting. So let's go. Let's hear this out.
You're calling and needing some game from
Yes, this is Sean Anthony. I'm wanting to know about my relationship with my ratchet girlfriend. Now, let me tell you what this motherfucker did. What she keeps doing is telling me to come back home, and then what she does is she tells me to get out as soon as I get there. Now, I don't like it one bit, but the bitch keeps playing with my intelligence. In other words, she's drawing. Okay, call me and let me know, because this motherfucker's on the other line calling me not right now. Call me Sean Anthony, okay?
What you got to tell Sean Anthony?
I mean, she tell you to come home and then she tell you to roll out. You know, you got to tell a bitch that, you know, at the end of the day, she got to make her mind up of what she want. Either I'm coming or I'm going, baby. You hear me? Either I'm staying or I'm leaving. You know, one or the other, pick, bitch.
But obviously, he like it if she telling him like, and he keep rocking with it.
Well,
and
you
he
know,
sound like he an older cat.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes motherfuckers be old and they just be stuck in their ways and they really just waiting for their partner to die so they can move on. You know, it's like sometimes you be with a motherfucker so long, it's easier for you to wait for them to die than to be like, bitch, I'm leaving you.
Damn. So do you think that's the situation, John Anthony?
Bro, John Anthony is in a situation where as though every day he wake up and he look to the side, he like, bitch, God ain't taking your sleep last night, bitch.
Damn.
Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers in miserable relationships.
Why people don't walk out of the miserable relationships? It's just the fear of starting over.
It's the fear of starting over. A lot of times it be the fear of not being able to do everything financially on your own. Because, you know, sometimes you get into a relationship with a person and, you know, the bills is broken down. The lifestyle is broken down. The family is broken down. A lot of motherfuckers is still with they baby moms just because of the kids. I don't want to not be in the household when my son is growing up and somebody else is raising my son. So they just go through all the bullshit they baby mom put them through to just. So it'd be multiple reasons of why people be in fucked up situations, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that situation. Like, first of all, if me and Toot been together, how she going? You can't tell me to get the fuck out. The fuck you talking about? You get the fuck out. The fuck you talking about? Get out. How the fuck I'm gonna get out of a house I pay the fucking bills in? No, you got life fucked up. So to me, Toot telling me some shit like
what
that.
What did she call JL on you? Johnny Law.
Well, it don't matter. When Johnny Law get there, my name on the shit. I didn't put no hands on you. You ain't physically fucked up. Said Johnny Law can't do nothing but to
get. Johnny Law said, "Well, you sleep on the couch, son."
I'm still in the house.
it
don't matter. You know what I mean? For me, when you do grown man shit and a woman tell you get out, the bitch just exercising her tongue, man. Bitch tongue needs some exercise, man.
I'm out here paying all these bills,
right.
playing my motherfucking part.
Right, you know what I mean? Bitch scream out, get out, get out. It's like, okay, your tongue going to LA Fitness right now. Your shit need a little exercise. You trying to get your tongue in shape because that shit don't make. I'm not leaving.
What the fuck is you talking about?
I'm not getting the fuck out of my house. So you tongue wrestling, trying to get your shit in shape. Yeah. I understand that women like to tongue wrestle and get their tongue in shape. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, obviously what's his name?
John Anthony.
John Anthony is a little fool to fuck off. John Anthony probably pay all the bills there. She keep putting John Anthony the fuck out. First of all, you know they got two first names, man.
Yeah. Two first names is crazy.
Yeah, John Anthony. That's like you being Wallace Steve. Like,
let's go on to this next one.
Man, sure, man, from Jersey. Just trying to get some advice from you, G's, man. Oh, geez, man. Listen. Got a bitter ass baby mom, dude. Bitter ass baby moms, right? You feel me? Right now, I'm currently living in Texas. You feel me? You feel me? Came out here to better myself so I can get certifications for my career. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to handle business. But the whole time I'm out here, my BM is not trying to have me talk to my daughter whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? She's not even allowing my mother to see my daughter. She's not allowing nobody to see my daughter, which is out in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I should do, as in taking the next step on, should I take this shorty to court? Should I just wait it out and still try to be in my daughter's life? What should I do, OG? You feel me? Like, I don't know, man. She just being bitter, not letting me talk to her, not letting me do nothing for me. So I just need to know what's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way out in Texas. I'm trying to talk to my daughter every day. She's not even around. So
All right,
I'm trying to figure out
I
if I
get the
should take
point.
this
You know what's so
shorty
sad
to
about that is that you got all these women that push the narrative of
Niggas ain't shit.
niggas ain't shit,
kids.
niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. He ain't in it. And then you got niggas like him that's out here that's trying to be a part of their kid life, trying to be a part of the upbringing of his child. And then you got bitter bitches who probably mad because he don't fuck with her no more. You know, because from the sound of things, this nigga is a good nigga. Anytime you up and you move and go to a different city to try to get certifications and certificates and do things to better your life, that number one shows me that you not on no goofy shit out here.
Mm-hmm.
You really trying to do the right things out here. You heard the pain in the man's voice when he like, she don't let me see my kids and shit, like my child, like I'm all way out here in Texas. She don't let nobody. So like for all of the babbas.
What you would have done?
See, my kids is a little different. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in a different era. You know what I mean? I'm a little different too.
What you mean?
I don't even think none of my kids' moms would even play with me like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Why you always think you super nigga? Like you just think you super nigga like that wouldn't happen to me. Motherfucker wouldn't dare do me like that.
No.
You's a regular nut ass nigga too.
No. What I'm saying is because let me just tell you something. A lot of niggas go through this. A lot of niggas go through what they go through with they women because they wasn't checking them bitches from the beginning.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna put the checking down.
I can see that.
And if you don't respect the checking, then you got to get to stepping.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, you ain't gonna never you ain't gonna never be the alpha in this situation. You ain't never got to worry about that. Most of the niggas who be those type of niggas, that's because the bitch that they fucking with is the alpha. Every time she get mad, she go off on you. You tap out even when the bitch wrong. Babe, I'm sorry, babe. All right, chill, babe. I ain't trying to argue, babe. No.
Yes, sir.
If a bitch wrong, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. I don't give a fuck about you getting excited. I don't give a fuck about you screaming. Bitch, you're wrong. You can go suck a dick from the back. You're wrong.
Whoa.
Fuck is you talking about? I'm not tapping out when a bitch is wrong. Because when I'm wrong, I'm able to look myself in the mirror. I'm able to look myself in the eyes and say, you know what? I was wrong. And I'm able to go back and say, you know what, babe? I was wrong. You was right. You had a point. You had a valid point. So if you wrong, you got to be able to do the same. And if you can't do the same, I'm never tapping the fuck out. Bitch, go suck a dick from the back. You was wrong. You ain't going to. I don't give a fuck about how pretty he is. There's a bunch of pretty bitches out here. I don't give a fuck about how good your pussy is. There's a bunch of great vaginas out here. You just got to go find one. Niggas get caught up for all the wrong shit. No, I'm going to tell a bitch when you're out of pocket like a pistol in a robbery. I'm going to let you fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where a lot of niggas go wrong at. They be scared to check a bitch. No, because at the end of the day, checking is just a form of correcting. Tootie done checked me a bunch of times. And I'm cool with that. Because when you do something that ain't supposed to be done, you supposed to get checked. That's cool. Ain't supposed to be no ego involved when a nigga checking you and they telling you some real shit. That's why our glow up is so amazing. He could check me at any time. I could check him at any time.
And I do that every day. Sit your dumb ass down, nut ass nigga.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
For GP, I check him for sport.
You don't like he check me, nigga.
Kick him in his ass. Go sit the fuck down.
I'm hyping that shit up for the podcast. I check you, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck is you talking about?
Check his dumb ass. Go sit your goofy ass down, you G.
So at the end of the day, man, to all the youngins out here, find somebody that's compatible for you, man. Find somebody that like if you arguing a month into the relationship, what the fuck you think you gonna be doing 6 years into the relationship? If the bitch is disrespecting you 2 months into the relationship, what the fuck you think gonna happen 2 years into the relationship? This shit ain't gonna get no better. Let me just tell you something. The girl that you first meet that's putting that fucking front on to try to book you in, it don't never get no better than that chick you first met. It only goes fuck downhill from there. Because you find out who the fuck they really is after they get to know you. See, when you first meet them, everything's a go. They're excited, they happy, you are new, you're something new, you come over, they want to usually the bitch in bed by 11, now bitch up to 2 in the morning watching shit with you doing shit she never do. That ain't the person that you really with. You don't find out the person you're really with until they get comfortable to where as though you can walk in the bathroom, she in their legs cocked over, she shitting. She have a whole conversation with you, ass smelling like motherfucking African wolf pussy. She don't care. See, that's when they comfortable. When they get to that point, that's when you get the true person. That's when you're like, damn, you didn't even really cuss the first 9 months I met you. Now, bitch, that's all you do. Like, I thought you didn't go out. Fuck is you doing at a $2 bar down fucking Southwest?
And the after hour, the back alley Bob's.
Fuck you doing at DJ Boo back alley after hour at 5 in the morning, called the alleyway. Bitch, don't nothing go on down there but drinks and shootings, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? That's DNS, bitch. I ain't talking about Daryl Schuler's. I'm talking about drinks and shootings, bitch. Fuck is you. So a lot of times, find you somebody that's compatible with you, man, and don't rush, man. A lot of people be rushing into relationships, man. Motherfucker be with a girl for 2 months and now we the power couple of the world. And dog, you don't even know this bitch.
Jumping into shit.
Niggas dive right into a motherfucking moving car doing 100 miles an hour. They didn't even realize the car ain't had no brakes. Motherfucker car ain't no brakes, no brake pads, no brake fluids, or nothing.
You ain't even see it without, you made all these commitments, ain't see it without her makeup off. Yeah.
Right. Now the bitch take her makeup off, the bitch looking like this.
I had a girl that had took her makeup off. And
you hungry?
It wasn't what it was, but it was a good time.
You hungry?
Back in the day.
What you want for eat? Bitch like this. That makeup a motherfucker. Bitch take that makeup off. Bitch be fresh off Monkey Mountain.
That's how you look at that's how you look at it.
It don't matter. I ain't got to worry about how I look.
You look crazy.
Is
you in the top 10 ugliest motherfuckers in the world?
Yes, but see, it ain't about the look. My dick is the hook.
Oh, whoa! I don't even.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you how blazy. I tell you how.
I knew you was in this. I knew you was with it.
I'm telling you how I got two. It ain't the look. My dick is the hook. You fuckers, you talking about when you hit the back of that fucking oven? When you turn, see, the problem is if you can't turn the bitch sprinklers on, you ain't never turned the bitch sprinklers on.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this before I gotta get to this. This. How can I say this? This dude right here is like a professional exaggerator.
No, hold on. Fuck you mean turn?
He always exaggerating. But we're gonna go into another. He's exaggerating. That's all I'm gonna say. But this segment of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Roman Swipes. One thing about Roman Swipes is I'm talking about they're amazing. I'm talking about they're clinically proven, no prescription needed. I'm talking about they're going to take you to places you've never been because a lot of you dudes never been to them next level places and you never took her to places she haven't met. You know how many women is not satisfied? A lot of you guys can't satisfy her. You know why? Because you don't have Roman. One thing about Roman, I'm talking about, and right now, if you sign up, you get $5 for your first order. I'm talking about a Roman Swipes. What you need to do is go to getroman.com/game. That's what you need to do, and they're going to take care of you. You're going to be able to, $5 for your first month.
All I'm saying is when you get done with
first order, for your first order, $5. Roman Swipes, they're going to change your life. They changed his life. Tootie was ready to leave him. He got them swipes in his life. And Tootie's like,
guess what her favorite song became?
What?
I believe I can fly.
Yes, it did. See, I'm talking about Roman Swipes.
I believe I can touch the sky.
$5 for your first order of Roman Swipes, man. Go to getroman.com/game. Getroman.com/game. What are you waiting for? Do you want to make her fly?
I believe I can fly.
Do you want to see her jump off of skyscrapers and mountains?
And she believes she can touch the sky.
Have you ever seen her jump off the Grand Canyon?
I'm Roman swiping every night and day.
Finish it off.
and I'ma bust a little ass today.
GetRoman.com/game right now, and your first order is going to be $5. But now we got to go somewhere we haven't been in a while. Stories from the cell. So I first get upstate, right? I never really tell nobody this joint because I ain't know what the fuck was going on. So when I get upstate, I'm in a certain prison. And
Dallas, the Pink Palace. We know.
No, I wasn't able to. So they put me like in a whole area, and I wasn't able to go all the way into the prison because I wasn't 18 yet. So they put me basically in protective custody.
Oh, so you was in PC?
No, it's not like that. Whoa. I didn't mean to say it like that. I was in the hole. I wasn't in. I'm just saying like it wasn't protective. It wasn't PC. You thinking about where you voluntarily and say lock up? I didn't do that. I was in a different type. It's different branches of PC.
Who the fuck is that? The fuck is you doing? You're lying.
Listen, I was 17. I couldn't go in the main compound. You can't be out in population because you ain't turned 18 yet.
All right.
So you know what I mean? I ain't want to be. They ain't want me to be fair game. It wasn't like I would have stepped out there. You know what I mean? It was just like they said, "Oh, he only 17. We got to protect his innocence or whatever." I don't know what the case was, but I was ready. What? I'm arguing. Put me on the main joint, whatever the case may be. I mean, but it was some wild shit that happened, right? So I'm in the joint, right? If you was in the penitentiary, you know this is like a violation. So I don't know what it was. The hole I was in was like the bar cell joint. So every time I would go use the bathroom, take a shit or something, motherfucker ripped my sheet down. It was a block worker that used to do it, this old head boy. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Every time I'm like, I started taking the shit with a towel and I just be like, and this motherfucker just kept ripping my sheet down off the fucking door. Because you put the sheet up on the door.
Putting eyes to your cakes.
What?
He was putting eyes to your cakes, like ripping down.
No, I was sitting down so you can't see my cakes, whatever but I don't know how every time it was like, every time that, I put the sheet up, this motherfucker ripping it down and shit. And I was like, and the way I did it one day, I wasn't using the bathroom. I put it up to see him, and he ripped it down. That's when I seen him, like, slide to the side. I'm like, type of wild shit this is, right?
He was trying to take your innocence.
No, it wasn't about, I don't know what it was.
He was trying to attack you while you was shitting.
I don't know what it was, but I ain't even gonna hold you. It was times when I was in prison, especially when I was young coming in, that shit was some strange shit going on, man. And I'm glad, like, I'm thankful that I was able to make it through. Like, cause a lot of times you see prison on TV and everybody cool, everything cool. It makes it look cool. Some people talk about it.
Why he kept ripping your sheet down while you shitting though?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. He was on some shit. He couldn't get in my cell because it was locked. He didn't handle, it was locked. But it was like, these motherfuckers, I don't know if he was trying to scare me because he knew I was young. And, I don't know. But
did he scare you though? Did it work?
Fuck yeah, he scared me because I'm like, if this door crack, what I'm going to do? You know what I mean? Like,
door crack, your ass crack.
No, I'm not saying that. But it just was like, man, it was like when you.
So come on, tell us the real story. What did you?
No, I just said stop doing that. Right?
Hey, can you stop ripping my sheet down, old head?
No, I just was like, yo, like listen, man.
How old was he?
I don't know. He was old. He had gray in his beard.
You ain't. Old head was freaky and frisky. Old head was freaky and frisky. Old head said, "You said old head." Old head said, "Let me know when it's time to wipe your ass. I got you." It was like,
nah, but it was like on some real shit, cuz.
Bring your ass to the gate.
Like on some real shit. You know what would be crazy about this shit, right? When I be hearing dudes and I be seeing dudes out here, they going upstate. I don't know how it is now. I've been home in some years, but it depends on what state penitentiary you in. I mean, what state you in, because the penitentiary is different. Some jails is different. You know what I mean? But it was like, I seen a lot of wild shit, and yeah, I was scared. Of course, I was scared. I would be faking if I said I wasn't scared. I was scared. It's a human reaction to be scared. But in the ghetto, it's humanly normal to be scared. But in the ghetto, we try to mask our fear with, no, I don't give a fuck. I was ready. Ready for what? What was you ready for? Fuck was you gonna do?
Was you ready?
No. I wasn't ready. I didn't know that shit was gonna happen because I didn't even notice by the sheet. Like, I wasn't ready. I'm gonna be real, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it real with you about this shit. Cause I don't want to get these kids the wrong. I wasn't ready. Ain't nobody gonna be ready. Is you going to jail? You gonna be ready for
bitch ass nigga?
So let me just say this. Let me say this.
Nigga said, was you ready? No.
I wasn't ready for
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for a nigga to be ripping my sheets down while I'm taking
because you not think who
I was just shitting at Nanny house in peace. And now I'm shitting. Nigga.
who think about all the psychological warfare there. Listen, you don't understand this shit, man. You be having listen. Watch the wire.
Fuck
Take
that.
the wire. You be having listen. Let me just explain something to you about prison. And
While
prison.
he was 17 years old, every time he tried to take a shit, a nigga pull a sheet. He like this. He scared to death. First of all, he did. He gotta hide his piece of shit. Yo, what you doing out there?
But listen. Let me explain something to you about jail. You got psychological predators in that joint. This shit is different, bro. You don't understand. Like, you don't understand that shit in there, man.
I don't.
It's different, man.
I don't.
Like, jail is
You're
different.
right. Psychological predators.
This shit is different. like you laughing. That shit is different when you going through that shit and you young. Like, you understand, when I be seeing these young boys that be
How many niggas preyed on your butts?
See, it ain't even about that, man.
How many niggas preyed on your butts? Come on, keep it real.
You would never
keep
know.
Keep it real.
Nobody know. You don't know that type shit, man, because you don't know somebody might be your old head and you thinking that you don't know. I'm just being real. You don't fucking know.
How many of your old heads you found out was on some spicy chicken tender shit in there that you didn't know?
About like
What's the percentages?
the percentages about like that got busy. You thinking? What you saying?
No, that you found out.
I'm talking about that's about like 50%.
Damn.
Like, no, you know, because listen, let me just explain something to you. When them old heads,
50% of the old heads
Listen.
that you knew in jail got busy.
listen, all you had to do, like if a young boy is in jail, right?
Nigga kiss you
Listen,
on the neck.
no. If a young boy in jail, right? There's no bullshit. It never fail. And, might say something against that lifestyle in prison, of that, whatever, if they see going on that side, and most of the time, old be like, come on, man, with all that yo head, you did something back in the day, man. It was cool back then, man. That was in. So you be like, hold the fuck up. I didn't have it. You didn't heard it.
All right, well, give us an example.
What
What happened?
I don't know what happened per
No,
se.
but I'm saying, you said you got the old head told you that. What happened? So you was talking to an old head.
No, it was plenty of them. I done said something too, and you might say something
And the old
because
head
this is how you find out. You might be like, "Yo, man, what they doing over there, man? Boy, keep sliding in the bathroom, this, that, third. Come on, man, mind your business, man." I mean, that was the thing. Your old head dibble and dabble back in the day. I'm like, dibble and dabble with what? What the fuck is going on? And you be like,
So old head comment, we over there next.
No, I ain't know. He ain't say none of that. He ain't say that. But I'm just saying, like, you be like, what? Like, I'm talking about gangsters too. You be like, so you be like, damn. And they hit you with the joint, yeah, but that's jail. Mind your business, right? Basically, they don't, because you might be old here from the set. You might know his daughter, whatever.
And they don't want you to put it out there, old head up there getting freaky.
Yeah, like I told you before, I done seen that happen. And
You got any jail secrets? You got any jail?
no, I ain't got none of them joints. I ain't got none, man.
Because by the time you was a young nigga. When you left, you was an old nigga. So it might have changed. Young boy, mind your motherfucking business.
Don't do that to me.
Don't worry about me getting my dick sucked. You mind your business.
No, fuck those.
You know what I mean? Don't worry about me being in the showers for a couple hours. You mind your motherfucking business. Don't worry about me drinking wine in the cell.
No, I ain't do that.
Yeah, I mean, you mind your motherfucking business. Young, did you end up having to put the young boys in check?
No, I ain't.
Young
do
boy, this
none
would
of
go
that.
down and hear some jail shit. You mind your business.
No,
Don't tell
I ain't
nobody
do
on the
that.
streets. You hear me?
I ain't never do
Don't
that.
tell the streets I'm a freak. You hear me? You
I
mind your
ain't never-
motherfucking business.
I ain't never do no shit
Yeah.
like that. But I will say this, like, like prison is a place. If you never been to prison, don't go.
Yeah, but you
Like,
gonna
that
be
ain't-
threatening youngest though. If you get back to the block, you gonna
listen,
feel it's locked.
No. But me, I used to be fucking with the young boys. Like, basically, my main thing that I used to do, be fucking with them, and they used to be going crazy because a lot of times, a lot of young boys that would run up on me, I like know their uncle, I might know their pop or whatever, or their mom or whatever. So I would try to get their mind, fuck their mind up, so they didn't realize this ain't the place. Like, main thing I tell him, don't even worry about your baby mom no more. Just chill, just do your time. Damn, OG, why you say that? I'm like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I walk off on him. I'll be in the yard. Damn, OG, I want to holler at you for yard over. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Give him something to think about all night. They see me in the yard tomorrow. OG. They be waiting for me at the gate. I come out. Man, what's up, youngin'? You cool, man? They go ahead and holler at my homie. Oh, no, you remember you told me you was gonna holler at me? But my baby mom, like, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, man, no, I'm just saying, just do your time, man. Stay focused, man. I mean, don't even just stay focused on what's, doing your time, man, and getting back out there, man. But no, why you telling me that? Listen, man, baby leg out there, man. Game is over, babe. You in the joint. Whatever you had, whatever you was doing when you out there, somebody got to tap in. Somebody got to get tagged in and do what you was doing. Yeah. It's a wrap. Like that shit don't stop. That thing gonna itch. It got to be taken care of. You know what I mean? Right. So it is what it is, man. But don't worry about that. No, man. But how do I go about that? Like. And then you'll see a dude go through the phase where they breaking down. You'll see, time they coming up. Then the visits will stop. It'll slow down a little bit. They go from every week to every
twice
other
a
week,
month
to once a month to here and there. Then they disappear and their mom bringing the kid up. And now you just like, you see a motherfucker on the phone stressing out, arguing. All the shit. They going through all the
How many niggas got, in the history of you being locked up, how many niggas got stabbed about the phone?
Man, a bunch of them. A bunch of rumbles jumped off. Not always stabbed, but a bunch of rumbles jump off about that phone line. Especially when they started the phone. See, the phone was cool when they just had the collects because a lot of people wasn't rocking them. But when they started the phones where you could pay commissary money and get, that shit changed the game. Because when that phone money dropped, everybody trying to get on that joint that night. And me, I ain't even get on that night because it was too hectic. You know what I'm saying? But everybody be trying, and I just wanted to avoid the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But everybody be waiting in line and hold the phone. My man he coming from the yard and all that good goofy shit. So, shit happened.
Niggas was in there trying to claim the phones?
No, it ain't about claiming them. It's about.
I heard up CFCF right now, they claiming phones.
Oh, yeah. They probably could do that up there. There's a different, see, I can't tell you too much about that. Because that's the county jail versus the penitentiary. The penitentiary is a little more order, and the respect level is a little different. Like we talking about, just think about respect at its highest form. Because it's like, okay, you from Pittsburgh, you that nigga. I'm from Philly, or this dude from Ray and this dude from New York. Everybody from different places, and they ain't playing no games. And it's like, it got to be a level of respect because if some dumb shit it's going to go. Then you got that. Then you got the OGs. Yeah. Dudes that been down for 42 years. They got a knife that, they ain't doing no arguing with you. The more OGs, and they not playing no games. Mm-hmm. So it's like the respect level is so high because you might disrespect somebody and you got to be in control of the people you roll with in your crew and your team. Mm-hmm. Because, a young cat from your team disrespect, it could turn into something before you even get to it and it could be more than what it is. Mm-hmm. So you got to stay on your youngins like, yo, we ain't with no dumb shit. We ain't minding boom, boom, boom. That ain't our business. Stay out of motherfuckers' business. Don't be going nobody's cells. You know how that shit go. Mm-hmm. So it's be like this, then the third. But yeah, man, like that boy was ripping that sheet down, man. I ain't know what the fuck was going on. But,
ripping the sheet down for a beat down. We understand.
But we going to let that go. But that was Stories from the Cell.
Hey, listen, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all tickets for October 2nd.
October 2nd. But, there's some other stuff going on. Ye changing his name. I was thinking about changing my name.
To what?
K.E.
K.E.?
Karate Earl.
The fuck out of here, you nut.
Like I met a lot of people in my life. Nobody was like Earl. Nobody was on just the energy level. Like it was like Earl could walk on air. He was just different.
Earl was a fucking crackhead, man. Fuck is you talk about a veteran served in the army, came home with smoking crack and buying hookers. But October 2nd, man.
My mama hated. My mom told you that dumb shit.
Yeah, October 2nd, man. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets.
Detroit
Music Hall.
And what
Detroit Music Hall.
Listen,
Detroit Music Hall is going to fuck down.
Y'all also need to subscribe right now. Subscribe, like, share. You know what I mean? Right here on this YouTube. Do your thing, man.
Appreciate y'all tapping in each and every week.
$1 million
just like that.
Right.